Um, I like that you come here, you help people to get over their pains, to get over those, to try to. I think that's why immediately we connected.
All right. So, going about this topic, designing and implementing the kind of life that you want. There's always a starting point. There's always that first step to be taken. What is that first step?
Well, the first step is, number one, you need to ask yourself, what do I want out of life? Now, for everyone, this question is a question we must wrestle with until we find the answer we are looking for. But what you want out of life may not necessarily be what I want out of life.
Absolutely.
For some people, they just wake up every day and just go somewhere. They are never happy going there, but they go every day anyway. They call it a job. They go sad, they come back sad, they complain all in between. And then you ask yourself, why go if you are not happy? In Nigeria, how long do you think is it in Nigeria?
It's supposed to be.
Go and build that house for me. No, what kind of house? It's okay. I saw a house on Victoria. You like it. You take a man. I saw it somewhere. Maybe show him, and then based on that, you can begin to articulate. What is this house? Is it called? Do I need to change the color? Yeah, that one I saw was red, but can I make myself my own green? This image, a picture of what exactly you want. Because if you know what you want, when you see it, you will get it. So for me, the starting point is what I call, I believe that every human being has 5 different zones that we operate in. We have the mental, or what I call the imaging zone. That's where the designing happens. That's where the picture is formed. The desire is born. That's where the persuasion is forged. That's where the discipline is learned. That's where commitment is made. Because if the picture is truly glorious, is beautiful, is compelling enough, then you will be able to do the rest of the things that life will ask you to do. Once you have gone through the imaging, the next thing you need to look at is what I call the affirmation zone, where you verbalize what you saw. You could see it in your dream, you could see it somewhere on somebody's blog page, you could see it on television, and then immediately you see it resonates with you. You feel like this thing, oh wow, what beauty. You go see a picture when I travel, I say, wow, you feel staying here. When you come back, the bit is cold, but the arrival side is hot. So it's like when you're going, they say, go in peace, go and enjoy.
When you're coming,
when you're coming, say, when you
know the concept.
Welcome back.
That's why when I travel, I don't like coming back.
So in the affirmation stage, what I'm trying to do is, I'm no more speaking about what I have. I start speaking about what I want to have. I have a picture already about what I want. I have a mental image about who I want to become. I have a vision of the destination I want to arrive at. So I begin to speak that. I begin to communicate that. In fact, if we talk to people around, you will say, oh boy, we'll not go here for this house. That's how it is. That's how it was with Joseph. He had a vision. He had a mental picture, and he told his father, he told his parents, he told his brothers. I said, look, you dreamer. And then he said, I had another dream. He kept talking about it until they were vexed, they were irritated. But you know what? He saw. And he held on to what he saw, but he was communicating it. So he kept sharing his dream. And then from affirmation zone and stage, you get into strategy. How will this glorious vision come? What action point do I need to put down? What commitment improvement do I need to make? Will I move from point A to point B? How do I move from what I saw to what I become? How do I move from what I believe to how do I on to what I get? Strategy. The strategy tells you, connects the dots like this. Since you are from this side of, since you have this kind of skill, since you know this, we work with this, the same thing we do all the time when we want to go for wedding. You are matching the colors. Women, you understand? You put it on the bed, you bring the hair tie, you put it on top, and you check the color. That's you are putting it together. Strategy says put it together so they can stay together. And then the next stage you get to is the action stage. Beautiful ideas die when people stay at that point of just designing. They don't implement nothing. You won't live in any house that all you had was a drawing. So many people's lives are still at the drawing stage. They wanted to get married. They wanted to have a beautiful home, beautiful ideas, beautiful dreams, but they never get to implementing it. They never get to doing what life wants them to do to get the best they desire for their lives. So I get people to take action. I told you, because talk show, just like it's talk show. You talk, then you show. But you can't show talk. Action is what turns talk to work. So people must their dreams. People must a business. You must go do feasibility studies. Come up with a business plan. Go look for the money. And then start the business. Start small. Don't wait until you have all the money. You don't have, you don't have all the time. Start small. Let the business grow. You will have your ups and downs. Everybody does. And then you eventually learn what works, what does not work. You throw away some, you add more, and then eventually you get the formula. Every big business is somewhere. So that's how it works. So the action is what your dream and your strategy, and put it all together and produce result. A garage going nowhere until and get out of the garage and then enter the road, you are going nowhere. So action is what brings to life everything you have ever fantasized about. You have a woman that you want to get married to, propose to her. Get started. And then final stage is what I call the review and refining stage. That's where the average becomes the best. That's where the great is separated from the good. That's where the small becomes great. That's where you refine, you learn, you try again, you add, you subtract. You find your own game, your own style, what works for you and what changes, and then you raise your game, next level, and then what happens? You are becoming a different person every day because you learn how to do it better the next time. Okay. Each of this is not a marathon. It's not a 100-meter dash. Life is never 100 meters. It takes time. If you want to eat good food, it takes time. So we'll program, maybe we'll take each of these steps, building blocks, and begin to put them together to begin to craft the life we all desire. Everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to have beautiful family. Everybody wants to travel, see the world. Everybody wants to be the best, but not everybody, not everyone will do what it takes to be there.
That's where the separation starts to happen. Then those are just dreamers and talkers and no action. They go to those places with their mouth, and then in reality, the disconnect is not being able to do what is needed to be done to achieve those things. I mean, some of the things that you said, it resonated because there are some of the things that we'll be saying regularly on the show, especially the fact that most people work harder at their job than they work hard at their own lives. And part of the discussions we're having off mic, it's more about you need to program your life. If you don't program your life, life will program you.
Yes.
All right. So I guess next time we're going to continue from the imaging. That's what do you think about? What do you spend your time on? What are the things that get your attention?
Yeah.
And the social media now is not even helping matters. A lot of our youth now are caught up in masturbation and a lot of crazy things that is holding them captive. And that's as a result of stays.
I mean, I don't know how some people say it, but the most valuable asset on this planet Earth is the asset of assets. And that's the human being. Every house, you see a beautiful house, you admire it, designed by a human being. You see the sports car, you wonder, wow, human being made it. You see the aircraft, Airbus 380, you marvel, you enter into some of these amazing machines, some of these beautiful creations, and you wonder, who designed this? Human being. The most crafted, the most beautiful, the most articulate, the most, a defined structure that ever it was made. Human being. Every one of us is much more capable of what we're already giving out. So it starts with, in what we talk about when we know imaging is to first of all begin to craft a value system for ourselves. Because if someone values himself, you see, if you hear about quoted companies, they say the most valued company, the most asset base. They are talking about value. Is what is inside the company they're talking about. The same thing. I believe that everybody is the MD of